What's good, YouTube? Today we got a special video for y'all. I'm actually super excited for it. I'm going to another Magic game, not preseason, but it's against the Golden State Warriors, bro. And I get to see my favorite player of all time. Yeah, my favorite player of all time, Stephen Curry. I'm super excited. I'm going by myself, but I just had to see him. I don't know. I was going to see him last year in Orlando when he came to visit with his team or whatever, but I decided not to. And of course, they were down like 20 or something, if I recall correctly, and they ended up actually beating Orlando. Curry dropped hella points, and it was a crazy performance by him. So I'm gonna go see him. Hopefully it's not a blowout, fingers crossed. And man, I'm just hoping for a good show. A close game would be dope. Hopefully Warriors go on top, even though I am from Orlando. But hey man, I'm just saying, I gotta see them, bro. I don't know how long he's gonna be playing for, because with his old age and everything, although he has pretty good longevity, I feel like he'll play for a few more seasons. But I want to see him at his peak. I can't see him when he's going down. And this year, he's actually been hooping when he's been out there. He's had a few stinkers, of course, which is usual for an 82-game series. But this year, he's been going crazy. So hopefully he goes crazy. Honestly, if the Warriors blow out the Orlando Magic, I wouldn't be mad. But he has to go crazy. I gotta see him go crazy. So hopefully he goes crazy. And I have pretty decent seats, I would say. So I'm gonna try to record as much as I can. The journey and getting there. Obviously, I think it's copyright to record anything in the game, but I'm gonna just do bits and pieces here and there. Hopefully I get to see him warm up, if he does that anymore, because I've never seen him. I'm excited, but let's get this show on the road. Boys, we secured the food after the game. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on. Let me lower that. We got some Wawa sandwich. Thanksgiving themed, I guess. Always pumpkin pie. People hate on it. I'm low-key kind of a fan, but hey, it's not for everyone. Jesus. But these are my afterthoughts of watching the game, bro. Oh my God. I was so geeked. I was actually so... When I seen him in person, Steph Curry, bro, I was shaking. I don't know. I've never been starstruck like that. And I've met a few decent famous people, but let me tell you, I was shook. I was like, damn, that's really him. The guy I've been watching for years play basketball. And man, he did not disappoint. He was hitting shots like crazy. He did slow down a little bit in the second half because he dropped 22 in the first and he finished with 35. So he had 22, 13 more points after that, which is still really, really good. It's just his team wasn't really giving him extra help aside from Jimmy Butler. He did really good as well. Shout out Jimmy Butler, bro. He's a dog. He's so tough. Like his finesse around the rim, his little hook shots, little jump shots, and just drawing fouls, doing all that. They both dropped 30 plus. So it's like they did their jobs. Everyone else was just kind of like a no-show for the most part. And they got a little chippy at the end, you know? Low-key, it wasn't a blowout, but the entire game was like at arm's length. So the Magic were actually playing really good without their star player, Paolo. So props to them. They did really well with that. Let me think. I don't know, bro. Watching one of your favorite players, one of your idols in real life play the sport that you enjoyed playing as a youngster, it just hit different, bro. I was like mesmerized in my seat just watching him play, bro. Seeing how good he is, being so not small, because obviously he's tall, but like seeing him play at such a high level with just athletes flying left and right, going right at him, and just being able to shoot over people, just everything. Buddy is so talented. I can't even like say it enough. Like it like actually motivates me. He really is a big inspirational person that I view as someone that's so successful and famous, obviously. But man, I don't know, bro. I know it's a lot of glazing going on, but still, man, it's just he's so good, bro. Like, but he dropped 30, and I didn't even feel like he dropped 30. I thought he dropped I did think he dropped like 30, or like low-key like 27, 28, somewhere there. But he dropped 35, 34, I think, something like that. And it just the amount of work he puts in. It's like the fact that the people like the Magic are a decently young team, right? So he's like pushing almost 40, bro. He's almost like LeBron age type thing. I mean, LeBron's 40, but he's like 37, 38. He's like 2 years off 40. So the fact that he's able to just compete at such a high level and being that old against people that are younger than him, more athletic, taller, lengthier, all the above attributes that come in with being an athlete, and he's just able to just go off. That's props to me. Props to him. Because geez, I'm so satisfied. I definitely wish the Magic lost, even though obviously for obvious reasons. But he put on a show, and like I said, it was like at arm's length, so it was never really that close aside from the beginning. And then at the end, they kind of made it interesting, but it just seemed like they didn't have enough juice to be able to finish it off and try to get the W. So the Magic ended up winning. That's good. The last Magic game I went to was a playoff game against Boston Celtics, and they got clapped. So, of course, I don't root for them, and they win. I root for them, they lose. It is what it is. So, now I'm about to chow down. Those are my, afterthoughts of the game. It was amazing. 10 out of 10 experience. I definitely think a playoff game is definitely a lot better. Even though I watched my favorite player ever just play basketball, a playoff game atmosphere is, actually so intense. It's actually crazy. I've never witnessed anybody be so into the game, and then just the playoffs is so different than it is for the regular season. So I'm gonna try to go to a playoff game. I also want to go to a football game, so that's the next step. I've been grinding at work to get all this, get my bread up, get my cash up, because I still have gifts to buy and all this other stuff, which I'll probably end up making videos on. And I grinded for this one. I was so excited to watch him. I waited to the last second to buy tickets because I didn't want him to possibly be injured, because they did play a night before. So I was like, let me chill. And I didn't even realize, but Paolo actually got injured, so he didn't even play. Like I said before, he had a groin injury, so he was actually ruled out, and I didn't even know that. I knew he was injured, but I thought by the time the game started, he would be fine, because he got injured maybe 3 or 4 games ago or something like that. So I thought he would be chill, but obviously he wasn't chill, so that was very unfortunate. But dude, I feel bad too, because I wanted to record more, but dude, I was just kind of soaking it all in. So 10 out of 10 experience. I definitely recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of short, nothing crazy. Just wanted to show my thoughts, feelings, show a little bit of highlights of Steph Curry and his amazingness. Unfortunately, I actually didn't even get any highlights like that, but I recorded a few clips just to put in the video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next time. Peace!